What a week, you guys. There have just been so many things that have happened in the last couple of days that we are going to talk about in this video. That does not have to do with Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, because I feel like that story has consumed the internet. We're talking about Trisha Paytas coming out to clarify why she really did not want to release that Jeffree Star podcast episode. I talked about the fact that she had confirmed this at her live show, but she sat down to give us some more details on this whole thing and Jeffree apologizing to her. We're also talking about Alex Cooper coming in to save the Barstool drama between Brianna and Grace by giving Grace a podcast deal, it seems, and the fact that Dave Portnoy is leaving the BFFs podcast. There's also a whole Nikocado Avocado situation with him clickbaiting like crazy this week, and us getting a Kylie and Timothée Chalamet update. So we have a lot that we are going to spill on. Let's start with Nikocado because he isn't done with the dramatics just yet. Nick posted a video on YouTube this week titled Life-Shattering Update. And obviously people were going to click because what the heck is this thumbnail? It obviously was going to stir some concern and curiosity as to what the heck is going on, but in good old Nick fashion, this was all his way of promoting that he's going on tour. He seemed to have just gotten some sort of surgery, but was using people's curiosity on that to just talk about the dates and the location of his tour and never actually mention what the heck he had done. Honestly, he's a marketing genius for this because in the comments, people were speculating on what he had done and talking about the fact that he was not addressing the elephant in the room. People said, so are you not going to talk about why you have drains hanging from your head, lol? Me waiting the whole video for Nick to say what's wrong with his head. Nick, what incarnation is this? I thought you were wearing a hat with lamb ears. This is the most unique tour announcement I've ever seen. He certainly knows how to keep a conversation going surrounding his name, but that's what Nick had to say this week and how he decided to just tell everybody that he was in fact going on tour. As for a Barstool update, the last time I talked about the friendship drama between Brianna Chicken Fry and Grace O'Malley, I said that Grace was leaving Barstool because she couldn't work at Barstool anymore. Things were getting toxic with her friendship falling out with Brianna after she dated singer Zach Bryan and he came between them, and just being at the same company was not the healthiest thing for Grace. And that is what Dave said that she kind of said to him when she decided that she was leaving Barstool. But there is some good news for Grace. Everyone has been hoping that there was some good news coming and that a network was going to pick up Grace because they are all standing by her right now. They are supporting her. The public wants to see her succeed. And well, Alex Cooper joined the conversation, posting that she had a phone call with Grace and everyone was thinking, okay, she's either going on Call Her Daddy or she's getting signed to Alex Cooper's Unwell network. In less than 24 hours after Alex posted that, she had a phone call with Grace. She later announced that Grace had signed to Unwell. It's unclear if she's going to go on Call Her Daddy or not. I feel like she will because all of the people who have signed to Unwell have gone on, but I do think everyone is already so on her side that she doesn't need to talk about any of the drama with Brianna. I feel like we already know her side and everyone is already supporting her, and I think it's best that whatever episode she does of Call Her Daddy, if she does one, it just be about hyping her up and getting to know her more, because I feel like if she gets messy with it, then people maybe feel some type of way about it. I don't know. But Alex and Grace, both having been a part of Barstool and now working together, it seems like the perfect fit if you ask me. Now, as for what's going on in the Barstool office, this past week was the last BFFs episode for Dave. He previously spoke about why he was leaving in the episode where they covered Brianna's breakup from Zach Bryan. But given all the drama that's happened recently, Dave isn't too sad to leave the show.
What am I going to miss the most about BFFs?
Probably me. Oh.
Right now, I honestly feel like I'm going to miss nothing. Like, it's been a miserable couple weeks, and I like just want not to have to be stressing over this shit.
That's good.
Yeah. I was so young when we started this show. I was like actually a boy.
A
I
little
still
boy.
remember walking into that house and like all the Sway boys, they were all trying to do podcasts.
Yeah.
And it's like this guy got linked up with this guy got linked up. And it wasn't really, it was like we were kind of put together. And I told Josh, like, you're the only one that you're the luckiest guy in the room. Like all
We're
these
gonna
other
blow
guys
them
are,
out of the water.
Yeah, all these other guys are clowns. Like, are you kidding me? So
everyone thought they were gonna shit on our podcast too. They were like, there's no way, this combo's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Why would Dave and Josh have a podcast?
Yeah.
4 years later.
I'll still be back.
Yeah, we'll do guests. We'll have you on as a guest.
Yeah, you have to come back every once in a while.
Eventually, he says he'll be a reoccurring guest, probably once the drama with Brianna has kind of died down a little bit and there's a chill story that he wants to talk about with them. But until then, it's going to be Brianna and Josh holding down the fort together. Now, as for what else has recently happened, we've got confirmation that Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet are still together. The two lay rather low, and some were wondering if they were even still together, but at the LA premiere for his film A Complete Unknown, Kylie Jenner was spotted alongside Timmy at the after party, and Kris Jenner was also pictured at the event. Kylie had actually posted a photo from this night on Instagram. She is in the same outfit that she is in the videos with Timmy, so that's how everybody knows this is from the same day. But she captioned the photo on Instagram, "Sometimes I'm having a bad day, and then I remember Kris Jenner is my mom." Now, something that's been talked about a lot recently, because Timothée has been doing a lot of press for his movie, is that people are like, what the heck do him and Kylie talk about? Because they truly still to this day can't picture them actually together. But I mean, here we are over a year later of them still going strong as a couple. So I guess we all had to just start believing that it's actually a real thing. Now, the other thing that recently happened was that Trisha Paytas addressed what went down with the Jeffree Star podcast episode. Now, the last time I talked about her and Jeffrey, I talked about how at her live show in Thousand Oaks, she was asked about the episode and where it was, what happened to it, and she confirmed on stage that she was not going to be releasing it, and she kind of said a little bit why, but she wanted to talk about it on Just Trish. She wanted to explain in full detail why she wasn't going to be putting it out. And it seemed to boil down to it not being a good look for them to have talked about Dramageddon and just like bringing up the past again.
But no, it's really not that deep, not that serious. I've actually like talked to Jeffrey. Like Jeffrey's like, if you don't want to post the video, like it was a while ago or whatever. And he's like, if you don't want to post it, like I understand. Lots of like reasons went into this. What I realized doing the podcast is obviously our beef or whatever is so minor compared to things we talked about Dramageddon, and to us it was just a fun little key. Like to me it was like so almost like silly. It was because we're not involved with it. I was like, God, this is actually so silly. There is a lot of like darkness to it before even the Jeffrey of it all got involved. But then Jeffrey was here and I realized like it's not a cute key for him or like other people involved. Like there's a lot of like, I won't even say bad feelings. I think there's just a lot of unresolved feelings between everybody. So much I don't want to say miscommunication, but just there's just a lot happening there.
She goes on to say that she just didn't have a good feeling about the video afterwards, and there were so many sides to Dramageddon, and she didn't want to be involved in it really, just hearing from one side. And she also saw Jeffrey on Canceled, which he did not get the best reaction to going on, as he was just trying to like rewrite history of some of the dramas that he had been in. And it just seemed like Trisha wanted to stay far away from stirring anything up.
So then after like sitting on it for a while, I felt kind of off on the video because again, I don't want to be the Dave and Brie without Grace. You know what I mean? It's like there's so many parts to the story and I was not involved in it at all. I don't know any of these people involved. So I'm like, let me just not have this where it's like so many people are hurt by it. There's so much like darkness. There's so much hurt. I've heard Tati's side. James has been quiet. Jeffrey's side. And it's just all very murky and sad. And everything's really sad and kind of none of it really ends well for anyone. So for me, everything's been like good vibes. And I wouldn't even say Jeffrey was bad vibes, but just overall, you know, I listened to you guys and kind of just gauge the situation. And I saw that he went on Canceled, and, you know, in general, it just wasn't something I wanted to like partake in anymore. Like in the sense of drama, like I feel like we were in like different places. I'm in a very different place. And I was like, oh, I just don't want to bring that up, especially when it involves other people and it's like so heavy. When we talk about drama on here, especially Dramageddon, I feel like it's a key. It's like funny. We keep it as light as possible. And if there's any dark stuff, we try to like not talk about that. But I feel like it just was a little dark and heavy for so many people involved.
She did say that Jeffrey did apologize to her for the whole Vegas situation, which is interesting given that he was going around denying that they even ever had drama recently. So it's good that he was able to apologize in person, but it's definitely interesting to hear that because of the fact that he has been trying to be like, oh, there was never any drama.
He actually apologized to me again for this Vegas stuff, and we kind of squashed that, and it's been squashed or whatever. So to me, that felt good. That didn't feel like a waste of time. It's just too much when like other people are involved and I'm just not fully like aware of the situation. I'm not a journalist. I am not someone who like can deep dive and get all sides of the story. So I was just like not equipped to do that interview.
So the episode is going in the locked drawer, and I think it is for the best. I guess it's good that they're on good terms now. At least hopefully Jeffree doesn't start something over this or make a shady comment later down the line, but that is apparently what happened. I would like to have seen the footage of him apologizing to her because I'm really curious to know how he acted when he was in person with her because of how he has been talking about her and their drama and everything else, but it's best we don't see it. I just know that it would start this whole big thing, and there's no need for any of that. But that is what has recently been going on, you guys. From the Kylie and Timmy update to what's going on at Barstool to Nicocado's crazy clickbait and Trisha addressing Jeffree. I want to know what you guys think about all of this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.